Well, we love what's coming up next, and we love the person who's going to bring it to us. Many of us are finding ourselves in the kitchen a lot more these days, but are any of you guys getting bored with your options? You getting bored with your options?
Well, you know I'm getting bored of my options. Our Amy Paffrath spoke with a local chef who is taking advantage of this downtime, sharing her expertise and his expertise. We love you!
There she is. Good morning to you. Great to have you with us.
We miss you in the studio, but we get it.
Yes.
Too. One day we will hug again.
Yes.
Well, you guys, Chef Greg Arnold is out to prove that cooking doesn't have to be stressful and meals don't have to be boring. He's whipping up something a little extra special, a virtual cooking class that starts by building confidence in the kitchen, uses easy to find nutrient-rich ingredients, and ends with a delicious home-cooked comfort meal.
Food is medicine. That's Greg Arnold's cooking philosophy, and he says our modern diet doesn't reflect that.
When you have all of these processed foods and irradiated foods and basically foods that have been killed to withstand the shipping and the temperatures and all of these things, they're not providing you with any additional immunity or anything, which food naturally has in it.
He spent the past decade dedicated to sharing his Ayurvedic knowledge and opening restaurants in Southern California, like plant-based hotspot Sage. Lately, though, he's been focused on his company, Dark Horse Organics, a modern version of pantry staples that he says goes beyond just physical nourishment.
I believe that fresh, organic foods actually stimulate your light body and your spirit and your consciousness.
Like most people, he's spent the last few weeks at home. But unlike most people, he's an executive chef, and he's got 3 mouths to feed. His partner, Lindsay, is 20 weeks pregnant, and she's not complaining about the catering.
It's been really nice that the 3 of us are home and we get to have time together, and that he makes me anything that I'm craving. So that's really awesome.
Lindsay says they started sharing the recipes Greg would make for her on Instagram. People wanted more, so they created the Dark Horse Cooking Club, a weekly virtual cooking class that incorporates everyday items and some of their own products.
I think being able to cook at home is going to be a really important skill moving forward. So it's like, what can I offer to people at this time? And it's like, that's what I can offer.
Greg is passionate about the power of plants.
If you really love the plants, you know, the plants are going to speak to you and tell you how they want to be used and how they can benefit you.
And he wants to share foundational skills that make cooking less intimidating.
Like, I always saw cooking food as like almost a meditation, or at least some time that you get to spend with yourself and just focus on, you know, a craft, an art, a task, a way to feed yourself and your family.
The question, what's for dinner, just became a lot less stressful and a whole lot healthier.
Peeling garlic with a spoon, I mean, that is a game changer, you guys. Classes are every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. There are 2 more sessions left in this series. Participants can sign up through Conscious City Guide. The link is right there below on your screen.
I know, just the spoon shaving that
Of the ginger.
I
about
am
peace.
taking that away for
Totally.
sure.
So, Amy, how much does it cost? And then what is it all involved? You know, what does it include?
Most sessions are just $25, but tomorrow it's a miso ramen class. It's $45. And it includes the entire kit that you will need to make the recipe.
We love that. Now, he shares recipes also, we're told, on Instagram. So where can we find some of this magic?
Yes, so they have a social media network on Instagram and on YouTube. They're both at Dark Horse Organic. And I do want to mention, I had mentioned the ticket price. They do have a limited amount of tickets available for free. So those that are experiencing financial hardship, go to the link and see if there's some available, and they would be happy to have you in the class as well.
Let me tell you something
Beautiful.
right now. You're coming to a socially safe distance in your own home, and I don't hear a baby crying for one single frame. This is so perfect. It's working.
It is. I have a home office out back, so she's inside with Daddy. She could be crying for all I know.
Making it
but
work. You rock,
Thanks, Amy.
Nice
Great to have you with us as always.
As always.
We'll be back.
Good eating. Yum.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.